do storytelling? Have you ever heard? Have you ever tried to
घर में बैठ बैठ के किसी को कुछ भी नहीं
learn
मिलता
or know
है।
what?
दुनिया में जाना पड़ता है, कमाना पड़ता है, लोगों से मिलना पड़ता है, बात करना।
Do you people have any idea why? Why storytelling? Whenever you go ahead and you do the public speaking, right? Everyone will tell you that storytelling is everything. Why?
Express.
Today we have the topic storytelling, right? Why storytelling?
Express your experiences.
It gives a moral.
It gives you
Moral.
louder, please.
Moral of the story.
Moral of the story. That's why you tell the story. Why storytelling?
Moral of this, because you experience something and you are able to express it in a form of way so that people can listen and be with you in that. That is called a skill, I think.
Somehow, you just touched the topic. Why storytelling?
For
Moral.
better understanding.
For better understanding. This is your academic learning. This is your school learning, your college learning. Because millions of people cannot be taught something good. Storytelling is the art of the biggest manipulation. Do you know? If you are a very good storyteller, you will, laugh it, buddy. That's okay. Don't hide your face. Laugh it like you always wanted. And laugh loudly. Go ahead, that's okay. Express yourself. See, I'll tell you one thing. As a human, we all are supposed to first of all express ourselves. Don't hide your face and all. No. People don't hide, forget about people. Your politician, your state head, the country head, they don't hide their face by telling a lie to millions of people. Why you hide? Why do you hide? Right? So whenever it's to laugh loudly, laugh like anything. People will call you mad. I am a mad. People will call you the crazy. Yes, I'm a crazy. Do you have the guts? Do you have the guts? That's called confidence. Right? Be the most careless guy. Okay? People don't see. Society doesn't want you to be offbeat. Understood, guys? They want you to be in the frame. Oh, whether he's going time on college or not. Because they can't do themselves, no?
Exactly.
They can't do themselves. Right? They can't dance. They cannot be the crazy like
They
you.
can't sing, they can't dance, they can't play.
They can't, do all the, see, life is all about doing all the shitty things you can, right? If you love it. You got it? If you love something which is not harming you, right? And fine, go ahead, do it. But I was talking about storytelling, right? So see, what is storytelling? This is the greatest manipulation, method. Storytelling is not, there was a king, there was a queen, they had a son, the son was very good, he used to fight with the lion. It's not the story. That story is not that. Story means, that is basically the tale. That is called tale, not storytelling. Storytelling is a skill. Storytelling is a skill. The biggest manipulative skill someone can ever have in the world. If you have a good storytelling skill, you can take money from anyone's pocket like this. Because you are doing the manipulation, the art, you have the art of manipulation. You tell a very, confidently. Because when you become the storyteller, you become an actor as well. You become a performer as well. You become an artist as well. You can have multiple personalities then as well. Sometimes you becoming son, sometimes you becoming actor, sometimes artist, sometimes something else. A storyteller is not easy.
No, I didn't understand the part. Sometimes the sun, sometimes the... How is that?
How is that? Okay. Let's say you have to take 5,000 rupees from your father's pocket. You go and say that, Dad, I want this amount of money. He will ask for the reason, right? But if you sit back and if you work to plan the things that I'll take the money, right, in such a way where he should think that this is reasonable. So you can tell that I'm actually working on this part, I'm improving this skill, I needed money this year. Fine, I'm really working hard so much, right? But I'm not, going and doing it. You show 2 to 3 days of work or something like that. Then you keep the proof, the the testament, the evidences. Now he sees, what are you doing, actor? But when you are speaking all these things, you are an artist, right? Fine. Artist is when you, if needed, you started to cry just because you asked once and your father said no,
Girls can do that so good.
because they are a very good artist. Yes, by born, women by nature has made girls and women artists. They are the biggest manipulator. Any woman. See, we are civilized. That's a different thing. Fine, but by birth, women are the biggest manipulator than men.
I knew this.
It's a reality.
Yes,
They have all the skills to manipulate. So storytelling and tale. You understand what tale? That there was a king, Mughal, right? Aurangzeb. What we hear, that's a tale. Someone said, you heard, now you are telling. So anything that you tell is called a tale. But storytelling is the biggest manipulative skill. So what you did, you became an actor, then you had some evidences, then again you started to cry, fine, to make your father more emotional, right? You become the artist, fine. So all these personality you are carrying, right? When you become a storyteller. Why? Because your goal is to have at least to 5,000 from your father's pocket. Forget about this. Natwar Lal. You know about Natwar Lal? Go on Wikipedia and check Natwar Lal. The biggest manipulator of India. He sold Taj Mahal 3 to 5 times. Raj Bhavan again couple of times. Red Fort couple of times. He duped Birla, Tata, these big companies 10 lakhs rupees in those times. Because he was such a smart person in storytelling. He fooled, what he did, he controlled their mind by storytelling. Fine. And then people actually signed on the check. He took it, he withdrew the money. He was such a biggest storyteller. I know 2 persons. From India, Natwar Lal, and he was, by profession, he was an advocate. He always, challenged that there is not even a single jail in the world
that can keep him.
That can keep me
For only 1 year he was there in jail.
Yeah, that can keep me for a lifetime. Because people used to, even the superintendent of the jail, he used to fear to meet him.
That he'll manipulate her.
That even people should go, and if you are going, it's like you have to put the tape on your mouth, because if you are opening your mouth, he will make you to open more mouth, fine, and then he will manipulate you, and then you will do what he is looking for and he's wanting. This was the power of good communication. You understand the power? People say speaking English is a communication. No, my friend. Peace,
Way of speaking.
Way of speaking. Because see, language can be anything. Here you are learning English language, right? Then you have communication skills. Then you have public speaking skills. Then you go ahead, right? Once you have this, right? Then you go for sales, right? You may have watched one reel of Donald Trump talking to the Prince of Saudi Arabia. He's saying $3 billion is just a peanut for you. $500 million is just a peanut for you. What he's doing? He's buttering his ego. Fine.
But if you see Donald Trump's interview with all the ministers, the way of handshaking, the way of manipulating people, the Trump is on another level.
Of course. Trump.
He manipulated.
He's a very good salesperson. He's a very good. But before he's a good person, what he is? He was good in English. He was good in communication. He was good in public speaking. He was good in leadership. Now you understand why you people are learning all these four things, because these are the base: public speaking, English language proficiency, communication, public speaking, and leadership. These are the base. Once you have that, just go and no need to go anywhere. Go on the app only, learn the sales skills. One of my courses there, the ultimate sales skills.
Explodia.
Yes, at Prodia only. Learn it. You can sell anything. Selling doesn't mean selling some product. Selling means you are selling your words only to people. If you don't have even money, right, by simply confusing or manipulating, you are taking money out of their pocket. And what you sold never existed. Do you know that? See, people at the ground level, they sell, chair, table, laptop, mobile, car, with this level. People, those who are at the top level, they sell nothing and they make money. You understood, guys?
And you're talking about Natwar Lal.
So Natwar Lal, and from France there was one more guy, Frank Abagnale. He was again such a smart person in communication, in storytelling and art of manipulation, that he always he lived in 5-star hotels, no money in pocket. He flew the planes, no money in pocket. He had girlfriends. He got so many like queens, right? You will go and check the meaning, right? With no money. He was
with no money.
With no money.
Girlfriends. Not
See,
possible.
once your mouth starts working right, everything keeps shut. But you should you should work on this part.
You're talking about that well, the guys will go and tell girls, I did this, I did that, I'm good at that.
If you watch a movie on
Yes.
Frank Abagnale, right? Although like later on he was offered a job by the FBI, and he became the check forgery expert.
FBI matlab spy agency of America.
Yes.
Okay.
He was hired by them. Although he was a con artist. But
Con artist?
Con artist. You understand con artist?
No.
Con artist means someone who can fool others to dupe money.
That is con artist.
They are called con artists.
Oh.
If you have the skill to fool someone and dupe money, you are called as a con artist.
Just now you did 10 minutes ago. Con artist. Just kidding.
It's not like that. I can be one of the best. Fine. But I'm under honesty and I have some ethics. Right. Fine. There's nothing because I have worked 12 years on this part. Fine.
12 years.
Only one thing that holds me back is my ethics and my honesty.
And Natwar Lal did not have any ethics and honesty.
Once you are going for something, forget about ethics and honesty. He was like that person. Fine. So you people can watch a movie. Catch Me If You Can. Go back home, watch a movie. Catch Me If You Can on Frank Abagnale.
Catch Me If You Can, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes, correct. The movie is based on Frank Abagnale.
Lynn Campbell.
Yes. Fine.
Leo is playing the role of
Correct. But the second thing is that, right, India too made a movie, Mr. Natwar Lal with Amitabh Bachchan, but that was totally offline, like totally out of the track. There was nothing related with our Natwar Lal, not even 1%. Some song, some bum, some this and that. It was totally crap. Okay. But you go ahead and read on Wikipedia about these two personalities. Okay. Because so I was telling the storytelling is done. Why storytelling is done? You watch a movie. If the movie has very good story, it makes 300, 500, 1000 crores. Right? Why? Just because you want to see some Shah Rukh Khan, some Amitabh Bachchan, some what you can say, Jason Statham, right? Or like some what you can say, Hollywood actors.
That is there. Like some very famous actors movie is coming and some flop actors movie coming, and the very famous actors story is bad and the flop actors story is very.
So you must have watched the movie that came from this Salman Khan. Like recently one movie came.
No, Salman Khan.
Why not?
We are not talking about Salman
Why
Khan.
not? He's such
We
a
are not
favorite and
talking
big star. Why
about-
did you watch?
And we are not talking about Salman Khan. Salman Khan has very less fans.
See, it's all about the story.
Hmm.
If your story of the movie is very good, you go and watch it.
12 speed.
100%. Any movie. If the story is really very good, no matter who is the actor, he looks like an uncle, he looks like grandpa, he is a child, doesn't make sense. Because you go and watch story, you have nothing to do with this actor and all. At the end. Fine. There was couple of movies back to back, this guy, Shah Rukh Khan. He flopped. Zero, one movie came, Dilwale came, all flopped, right? Why?
Story.
People look for story. They have nothing to do with your face, who you are, what you are. They want engagement. And what is storytelling? Storytelling means engagement. Right? Fine. So people can't see your face. Oh, Shah Rukh Khan, I can see your face for 3 hours. Fine. You are such a big actor. I want to see your face for 3 hours. You can't sit ask this MS Dhoni here and say, yeah, you're such a legend player. I can see your face for 3 hours. No, because these people learned how to keep you engaged.
But I have an argument on that.
Mm.
Like MS Dhoni is playing so bad
Mm.
this thing in
Mm.
this IPL,
Mm.
and like cricket fans, they're not cricket fans.
Mm.
People in Chinnaswamy, people in Chepauk.
Mm.
Whenever MS Dhoni goes in after making 0, people will be like, hey, MS Dhoni has come, but he'll make 0.
Okay.
0 will make, but people will cheer for him so much.
Because he has already delivered in past.
Hmm.
He has delivered in past.
Hmm.
So 1 or 2 matches cannot affect them.
Whole season.
Fine.
Whole season.
That's okay. Then in next season people will forget. That's how people are.
Okay.
People want deliveries. They have nothing to do with your persona, personality and all. No matter you are Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Dhoni or whatever who you are. People, so what is storytelling, guys? Storytelling means engagement. Fine. Why? See, you people are making videos nowadays. Why your videos don't get, does not garner views? Because you are not changing the frames. Any movie you watch, the frame changes. In 3 seconds, it shows, at home. In just 2 seconds, it shows like it is driving car. In 2 seconds again it is, like something some actions happening.
That's why we do editing, right? But
That's why editing is needed, because you want to make a story, and for that you have to deliver engagement, and people want engagement. So people will not see how old are you, how big you are. Everyone looks for engagement, and for that you have to be a good storyteller, and for that you need to have good command or English language. The way you deliver your you connect and talk with people, communication skills, and how you present yourself, public speaking skills, and the authority for that leadership. So these are the base. You got it? Once you have this, then you become a storytelling. So story, you watch a movie, you read a book, you read a novel, fine. Everywhere, storytelling is needed. In personal life, you are a good storyteller. You can fool anyone. Go to a business, right? What is your favorite car?
Ferrari.
Ferrari. What is your favorite car? Tell me any.
I don't like
Any.
Supra.
Supra. So he has Supra. You have Ferrari. Do you know what you people will do to justify that why your choice is best? You will tell some story. What you will do, right? You will tell some story. Fine. Someone caught you while you were doing something. Now, if you have to escape from there, what do you do?
Tell story.
You
Fake
tell some story. You fake some story, right?
story.
You have to. When you go to a salesperson, he will tell some story to sell you. If he's right, if someone is coming to you and he will tell you, yeah, sir, this is really a very good car. Fine, you drive it. It comes with 400 kilometer per hour speed. This and that and all, right? You will not believe, because he is not telling story, but he tells the story. So do you know, there was a guy. Fine, he always wanted to enjoy a car, but we delivered him a car in just only 12 lakh rupees. But he wanted a car like a super end or high end car. But The moment he enjoyed the experience, I'll show you the video, sir. See this. See the expression. What are you doing? You're telling the story. So once you tell that story, he feels, he relates himself. Right? Why, when your favorite actor is, fighting with the villain, you actually enter into that character. Do you even know? When your favorite actor is fighting, right? You believe for a moment, you imagine for a moment that it is not a favorite actor, it is you who is fighting. Go back in your childhood. That's what exactly happens.
Have you seen Krish?
Once, yeah, and then again when MS Dhoni, hits the ball, you don't see MS Dhoni, you see yourself because you are supporting the team where MS Dhoni is. You understood? So that's the power of storytelling. Now that guy, MS Dhoni, he's making good scores and all, right? You think, oh, it's me who is doing. Partially you feel that, you have that, perception. That's because he's making some story, right? People cheering up, enjoying and all. So you think that, oh, I also support Chennai Super King. And you have never gone to Chennai? Okay, you have never gone to, what you can say? Okay, you are in Bangalore. But you have never met, Rahul Dravid. You have never met any players, right? You are not going to be rewarded. But since you support, you think, I'm part of that. Because someone is narrating the story, framing the story, and you think you are the part of this. So this is why storytelling is important. Right? Storytelling is the most powerful manipulative method to win over anything or anyone. Be it a person, situation, Let's say you ride a car, okay, or drive ride a bike. The police, the traffic police catches you. What do?
Story.
So you tell a story. Again, the policeman, since he has the power and authority, so he can put the money. He can. But again, the police guy goes to a minister to save his job. What he will do?
Story.
Again, he's telling the story, right? The minister of a state, if he has to take the votes, what he will do to public?
Story.
He will tell the story to people.
I will put petrol pump.
I will do this and that government did this, right? I will do this, these developments, we are working on these developments. He's just narrating some story. Storytelling is the most manipulative method someone can ever have, or someone can ever learn. You got it? So this basically, if we discuss on this topic, we will continue at least for 7 to 10 days. But I think this is enough. Now you understood the importance of storytelling. So whenever you are in communication, whenever you are in public speaking, focus on one thing. Why did I give you sentence structures? I'm sorry, speech structure. I taught you people's speech structure, right? Have you learned the speech structure or not?
What speech structure?
What? Speech structure.
Introduction.
The intro, body, conclusion.
That is though for public speaking, right? Storytelling is for different thing.
So public speaking is different.
Yeah, public speaking is when you're speaking on stage. Storytelling is when you're convincing some person for your own need. Right?
No, you do everywhere. Even
Public speaking also you do storytelling.
everywhere it is. Even if you're not speaking, you right. You can do this storytelling through your body languages. Have you watched any movie where people they didn't talk,
Charlie.
right? But they still narrated a good story. What is the example? Charlie Chaplin. One more is there, Mr. Bean. Storytelling is the art. Without storytelling, you cannot have the success. No matter what, no matter where, you cannot have success. When you write the answers in your exams, do you know what you do? You write in such a way so that all the points should be interconnected to each other. It's not like you wrote something from kinematics, then you some from force, some from motion. You don't do that. Right? Everything is storytelling. Now you understood? So storytelling, now you got a clarity? It's not about that's the problem. You do public speaking, communication, right? later, but at the end, what you are doing through your public speaking?
But if you're talking to one person, then you should use a speech structure.
No, my friend, even if I'm talking 1:1, I have to tell the story.
Okay, but you told about speech structure, right?
Okay, see, speech structure, see, that is the basic. Fine. But again, if I have to talk about, the car, the Ferrari, you said, right? Did you know who was the best driver in for Ferrari? Did I take the help of speech structure or not? Did I took the help of speech structure or not?
Yes, you use bait.
Speech structure is always everywhere, whether it's 1:1 or 1:to many.
And bait is very useful.
In everything that you have learned, bait is there, quote is there, fine highlights is there, body is there, points, aspects, conclusion, everything.
When you speak to one-on-one and you're convincing, then also.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere you have the same speech structure. Used to 1:1, 1:to many. My dears, you have learned the basic. Once you do a lot of practice on that, then you will master that skill. Speech structure is still theory for you if you people talk like this. You have to sharpen that. Then you will feel that in 1 minute only you have covered the entire speech structure and you have done the storytelling as well. Did you understood? Now you got the clarity? Fine. What you have learned is like everyone. Fine. You have to master that skill. How you have to include the entire speech structure, right, that you have learned here in 1 minute only to manipulate someone by storytelling. So whether it's 1:1 or 1:to many. Without storytelling. Now the thing is that since you have learned how to do this speech through the speech structure, how to initiate, in the body part, what you do actually storytelling. You have 3 segments for any communication, public speaking, and all, right? Intro, body, conclusion. Intro, in 3 segments we do, right? To make it more powerful, in body you have either points or aspects, right? Conclusion is your own personal point of view, right? Fine. But in this body, if you have to keep the audience engaged for 5 to 10 minutes, what do? Storytelling. So all the points that you tell should be needed in such a way so that it should look like a garland and not the flowers scattered. You got it? Now you clear? That's what you people have to master. You people have just learned. You have not mastered. Because the day you will not have that question again in your mind, there you have mastered. Clear, guys? So storytelling we'll keep discussing, but everywhere you are in communication, everywhere do the storytelling. If it is not, storytelling means speaking and keeping the things in such a way so that you can engage the people, right? And if you are able to hook the people, engaging means what? Hooking. You don't let the people to watch or listen to you. You actually hook the people. The way I'm speaking to you people, you are actually hooked. That's basically storytelling. You got it? So storytelling is extremely important, right? You are a student, you are in job, you are in career, you are in business, you want to win, you are in wherever. You play volleyball, basketball. Don't you do the storytelling? No. You do, my friend. You plan with your all your mates. Right? And planning the way you fool the other opponents. This is where you're doing the storytelling. You got the clarity? You got the answer? You do the storytelling. What do you play? Badminton.
Yes.
You don't manipulate there.
I do.
You hit like this, but actually you hit it, you hit like this.
That's illegal.
You showed like this.
He's saying that's illegal.
In the tournaments, it's illegal.
What is illegal? Nothing. There is nothing illegal.
No, Like you can't do the trick shots.
You cannot do the tricks.
Yeah.
I don't know much about your game, but that's how the things actually work. Anyway, so you people have understood now. Let's go ahead, and I want you to have one storytelling about anything. Okay.